days of school.
Amen.
Amen.
I figured out that your greatest advantages comes in the places of your greatest disadvantage.
Sure.
Amen.
Amen.
You're going to miss this.
Amen.
I'm afraid for some of you that are not hearing me sensitively. Your greatest disadvantage comes when you are greatly disadvantaged.
Amen.
Amen.
Some of you, when you were in your deepest problem, you met the biggest God.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Alright. Some of you, when you begin to lose it all, that is when God begins to reveal himself more visibly.
Amen.
Amen.
I've come to a state, I've been asking God, please don't talk to me in prophecy, in dreams, in visions, in things. God, talk to me by demonstrating it.
Amen.
I need demonstrated power
Amen.
to be at work in my life. So that when I look back, I say God has manifested himself.
Amen.
Some of us, we have written many books that have gone nowhere. I'm talking about me, I'm not talking about you. So you don't understand my preaching when I say a place of advantage. That we have intellectual advantage, but except it be capitalized by industrial advantage, you still cannot penetrate. And please, it's not about publishing the books. It's not about getting the books to be bought. It's not about that. It's about understanding that there is something locked inside of the books that can transform the reader. Because our true call is to transform those that we are calling out. So let us discuss advantage number one. I said one of the laws you can't alter is time. So because you can't alter time, we need one of the advantages. This advantage, this is what it will do. I'm gonna discuss it with you just now. It will allow you to look at time, to calculate time. Not only calculate time, it will allow you to understand when to quickly go in and when to stay in that thing for longer.
Amen.
The difference between the rich and the poor, it is the time interval of entering an opportunity. Most poor people, they will start a business when that industry is about to lose money. After starting a business, their business goes nowhere, but they ask themselves, how come a rich person has been doing this business for too long and has got a lot of money? Because every industry, every sector or every segment of business, it has a season where it reaches the maximum height of making money. Every style of ministry, including the prophetic, the apostolic, evangelical, it has a specific time frame in which it causes you to get the most results. You can realize that during the times of Nicholas Bengu, 1950s and 60s, it was an evangelistic kind of period, because you can see Billy Graham or Roberts, you can see Nicholas Bengu getting the highest results. You can see Reinhard Bonke getting the highest results. So when you try to do what they are doing in this day and in this time, you end up realizing that it seems not to work. It's not what they are doing or what you are doing that is wrong. It is the time and understanding that particular time. You can see something like 10 years ago, from 2019 to 2009, you can see South Africa was reaching the height of the prophetic among some other countries. So when we try the prophetic, the way it has been done now, because the season seems like now we are declining in the season. It's like the door is about to close. Oh my God. We went to a particular shop. I went there to buy a material so that we can cut clothes. So when we got there to buy the material to cut clothes, those people, they told us, we have 30 minutes to close. So you could not shop at your best. You take whatever is available, because the time is so little, you get frustrated of not using it with opportunity.
Amen.
Be honest, after dropping out of school, that's when you realize the importance of it.
Amen.
After the time is closed.
Amen. Amen.
So we need to understand time.
Amen.
Are you with me?
Amen.
Alright. There's only one way among many to understand time. Let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians. I want to impress you for a couple of minutes. Let me entertain your thoughts. Chapter number 12. Verse number 4. I'm reading. Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. Read. Translation, read.
There are different kinds of spiritual gifts.
There are different kinds of spiritual gifts. That one says pneumatic. There are different kinds of pneumatic
Gifts.
charis. This one says there are different kinds of charises. This one says there are different kinds of pneumatic charis. The one that becomes mostly correct is this one, spiritual gifts, pneumatic charis. Because they are natural gifts, we call them talents. We call them skills, we call them abilities. But they are charises, spiritual. It means they are endorsed to you by the power of the Spirit. Just like me, some of you do not know what your talent is.
Amen.
So you've tried and tested many things that you did not prosper in life. You become a jack of all of, but you've mastered none.
Amen.
When I became spiritual, I found more advantage than the things that I used to do when I was natural. So I began to gravitate away, move away from doing things that are natural to doing more of the things that are spiritual, because I get more results than when I am active naturally.
Amen.
Now the Bible calls them charises. Gifts are charises. When you hear somebody is charismatic, have you heard the word?
Amen.
It means the person who's charismatic is moving in charisma. And there are three words: charismatic, charisma, charis. The word charis means grace. The word charisma means the working of grace. The word charismatic means performance according to the working of grace. So when somebody is charismatic or pneumatically charismatic, that person is moving according to endorsement or according to the working of grace that is endorsed upon them by the Spirit. The only way to get advantage of time now is to get a spiritual endorsement of grace upon your life that can do